There we go. One person. Welcome, you one person. Wouldn't this be great? Just do a half an hour, me and you. Oh, we're up to 3. All right, skaters, I'm just going to show you around the rink till we get a bunch of people on here together. Not that I don't appreciate the mighty few 6 people. Oh, we're up to 10. Coming along now. Here we go, here we go. Isn't this nice to check out this beautiful floor? There you go. All right, you guys, when you come on, tell me where you skate, where you live. There we go, my lord. Hello, Nicole. Hello, Mary. All righty. Hello, Australia. Tallahassee, Chicago, Colorado, NYC. You know we love it. Fargo, North Dakota. I love it. Hong Kong. Okay, so you guys, since we got 85 people on here, we're going to jump right into this. I'm going to give my phone over to Edea, the gal that films and edits all my videos for YouTube that you get to enjoy. And you guys hit me with questions, and let's see what we can talk about. These questions can be for me to demonstrate skating skills, or they can just be, you can ask me personal questions. I don't care. Let's get to know each other. It's fine. To Mitchell, will I ever do a sow cow video? Yes, I will. That's one of my favorite jumps. All right, I'm going to flip this around. Hi, you guys. Okay, I'm going to give this over to Edea. All right, let's do this. Can you see me?
Yeah, but hold on, I gotta figure out how to flip it. There we go.
Alrighty. Alrighty, I am ready for question number 1.
All right, hold up. Here we go. How can I stop on Ruff Outdoor Road? Whenever I try, my foot skips and bounces and I lose balance.
Okay, so what I'm thinking that you're doing is you're skating forward and you're probably attempting to use your toe stop, because when you said it skips and bounces, that's usually when you're using your toe stop and it goes like this. If you are skating outdoors, I would not use my toe stops going forward. The only times I would use my toe stops is if I was going to turn around and slam on the brakes with my toe stops that way. When you're skating outdoors, the very best thing you can do is lower your center of gravity and push your legs out. So we want to see you when you're skating outdoors, we want to see you do down, out, down, or a plow stop. You want to work on your plow stops. The very first video I ever made was about plow stops skating outdoors. Go ahead and go to the very beginning of my videos and you'll see that. Okay? I love that little video because it kicked all this off. So
Any tips for bookworm having trouble keeping my balance while skating backwards?
Okay, if you're having trouble keeping your balance skating backwards, normally I usually see it because the person is falling forward. They keep falling forward. Rare is it that they fall backwards. So what I want you to do when you're skating backwards, I want you to make sure that your chin is up, shoulders straight across, neck areas tight, your arms are up. I want you down with your chest slightly over the front, and then I want you to pick up your feet, put them in this V position like this. Now, in order to keep that balance, we need to think of a couple of different things. Number 1 is the proximity of your knees and your thighs together. I need it real tight. I need everything real close together, all right? And then I want you to push down on the ball of your foot, transfer it to the back. Ball of the foot, transfer the back truck. Ball of the foot, transfer to the back truck. Ball of the foot, transfer to the back truck. Try your very best not to get freaked out. And I know it's hard because you're skating backwards. But anytime that you stand up real straight like this, it's gonna put you off balance. So especially when you're skating backwards outside. down just a little bit over. Keep it down. If you stand up too much and your ass sticks out, you're gonna fall forward. Okay? Hope that was helpful.
Have you ever hurt yourself skating? That's from Jewel.
Well, you know, to tell you the truth, and I hate to even say this, I've never seriously hurt myself skating ever. But, I mean, I have wiped out a few good times, like some real good ones, and I've gotten some road rash, no doubt. But I've never broken anything, knock on wood. Okay? I've never broken anything or sprained anything, but I think I have an advantage in that I was an artistic figure skater, so jumps and spins, and you're used to falling hard. And I think growing up that way, body just got kind of used to that hard falling. So you kind of roll out of it. And when I first started playing roller derby, I remember every time I would fall, I would do like this weird volleyball roll out of it. So I think it was just, I was good at falling. So when I do fall, I don't get hurt. Yeah.
How do you do a 1 foot spin using outside edges?
If you're going to do a 1 foot spin, here's your inside. Are you... Ah, that was fun, huh? Okay, so I feel like there's so much to go into on that it's going to take a whole video. Okay, so
Break it down, Dirty.
I know, but it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. First off, can you do a 2 foot spin? Can you do a 2 foot spin and lift up one? When you do, can you hold your body upright? I mean, there's just so much to go in on that. It's more of an advanced skill, and I don't want to. I'd take up 20 minutes going through that. So Let me put that in a video. Thank you so much for asking that, but let me put it in a video because I would already get too crazy about it and want to break it down, and it would take too long. I'm so sorry, but I will do it in a video.
For people who want to skate outside,
Yeah.
Is it better to practice indoors first or jump straight to outdoors?
Okay, for most people, outdoors is your only option. Maybe indoors you have carpet, maybe a little bit of tile or something, you can kind of get a feel for it, but outdoors is going to be your only option. So let's find an area outdoors that's going to be similar to something that you could skate indoors, like a tennis court, basketball court, volleyball court, something that's smooth. If you go to skate on something like that that's self-contained, at the very beginning you can make sure it's pebble and rock free, and then you can have natural barriers. So you can say, okay, I'm just gonna skate, I'm gonna put my feet in a V position, put my arms out, drop my hips, and then, skate towards the end of this and then learn how to stop. If I were skating first outdoors, I wouldn't just take to the streets. I wouldn't be blasting down driveways and going out on sidewalks. Go find a contained space that's generally used for a different sport. Skate there first. That's what I would do.
Okay, so I still don't really know what my trucks do and why I should adjust them.
Okay.
And that's from James.
Well, thank you, James. Let's talk about that. When we're skating forward, so I'm just going to skate forward, and I drop my body weight down and I go to turn. When I drop my body weight down, my cushions compress. Okay? My cushions compress. When I lean, my cushions are compressing and my body weight makes my truck move. Just like the axles on a car. Okay? Here's your front axle with your 2-car tires, and when you turn the wheel, it turns. That's the same thing that the trucks do. The trucks allow you, you're the body that's steering the trucks by using your body weight, changing your body position, and then your trucks are moving to the outside, to the inside, helping you turn, or taking you nice and straight. That's what trucks do. I have a whole video about cushions. realistically, watch the video about cushions, and that will help you understand everything, mostly the relationship between how loose or tight the trucks are with the cushions and your pivot cup. You understand that relationship of 3, you'll be good to go.
Donna's trying to teach her almost 9-year-old to skate. Do you have any tips on teaching, a young person?
Yeah. Okay, young people generally learn by just imitating you. Okay, so you just make it fun. When I teach young people here, I have them put their feet in a V position and I have them drop down low. And then I tell them to pick their feet up and make some noise. Make some noise. Have them do it like that. Have them make noise. Have it be fun. After they make noise, I tell them, act like a tiny car, and then they get down real low. Now they're learning balance and recovery in case they're getting scared. When I have them put their arms out, I just tell them, you look like an airplane. Chin up, arms out straight. Put your feet in a V position and make some noise. You think you're gonna fall? Drive a tiny car. Get back up airplane mode. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Mostly have fun. Kids generally don't take to, I need you on an inside edge, or, technical stuff they don't do. So I try to make up fun games for them to relate to. One thing I do here is I have a whole bunch of like rubber duckies and stuffed animals, and then I have a bucket, and I throw all the toys out over the floor, and all the kids have to skate to them, pick up the toy, and then stick it back in the bucket in the middle of the rink. What's great about that is they have to skate as fast as they can, pick something up. Once they get going, and it gets them over the fear of it, because their focus is, I need to get that toy into that bucket, and it's super fun. So make games out of it, okay? And kids have their own sense of fear about things, so as long as you don't give into it and just laugh when they fall, you just say, up, 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 you're fine, it's all good. Main thing we don't want to do as adults is transfer our fear for them to them, because they fall differently than we do. Like when we fall, it's a big deal, right? For kids, they're falling all day long, like just walking down the street falling and stuff. So let's try not to make it a big deal for them. That's my tip on kids.
Okay, this one, Cat wants to know, can you snake walk?
Can I what?
Snake walk. I think snake walk.
Snake walk? Are you
I think
talking
that's
about
that one where they go like that. Yeah, I don't think I've seen you do it.
Yeah, no. But she'd have to tell me exactly.
What the?
I mean, are you? Is it this kind of situation? I don't know. It's called different things in different areas, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Different regional terms for different things. I'm gonna roll around here.
Will you ever do an axle and a double axle tutorial?
No. I will, yes, with someone else demonstrating for sure. Because an axle is a 1.5 revolution jump in the air where you take off on one foot and land on the other. And then a double axle is 1.5 plus 1.5, that'd be 3, up in the air and around. And this body does not get up and around like that anymore. But yeah, I mean, realistically, if you're gonna whip off an axle, it's because you're a competitive artistic skater and you're gonna do it for real. It's not the type of jump that you teach someone to play with and like do it outdoors and have fun with it. I mean, you could seriously hurt yourself. So if you're an artistic skater that's going to do it in competition, that kind of thing, yes, we could always do it. I can make any video, but I would grab a more youthful person and then I would point out everything that they were doing. So my days of doing axles are over.
Can you show a crossing scissor into transition?
So are we going forward or backward?
It didn't say.
Okay,
this
so
is Paul Arnold.
You're doing, I'm not really sure what you're talking about. We're just not winning it.
Crossing scissor into a transition.
Crossing scissors into a transition? Is that what we're talking about?
I don't think you'll ever have a yes or no, so
okay.
Do you want to just do what you think?
You're going to do scissor. You're skating forward with your chin up, your shoulders straight across, and your snacks nice and tight, arms are out. When you do a scissor, you're going to drop your body weight down, push out. lift up your body weight in and cross. When you cross your feet, you have to tighten up all the muscles on the insides of your thighs and really pull up. I need you to pull up from your core, lengthen your body so that your feet can go like this, okay? The lead foot, the one that's crossing in front, has to lead with the heel. So when we're up, we go down, we push out, we string it up. I've got a turn, which is my right foot over left, and I go like this to close it in. When I do that, my weight is on the ball of my foot so I can turn my heel. All right, so if we did that, if we did scissor cross, and then you did a transition, you would do more of a mohawk turn, lean on the front foot, open it up, and turn. So when we do a basic mohawk turn, we're talking about having your weight on your lead foot. So what we would do is, let's take it down this way.
Sorry, reading and.
So if you're gonna do your scissors, and scissors, you're gonna do a transition, right? Weight on the forward foot. My weight is over the top. I look over my shoulder and switch feet. It's important that you look over your shoulder first. I'll do it right here. Weight's on one foot. I look over my shoulder. My goal is to get the weight onto this foot. When I look over my shoulder first, I can open up this shoulder, open up the hip, which ultimately allows the foot to do what it needs, okay? So again, you would be, these are scissor crosses. I'm guessing, I'm assuming that's what you're thinking of when you're saying scissor cross. Transition, look, turn. Now you can do more crosses. You can do backwards. You can do all sorts of backwards skating, turn, boom. Whatever it is you want, get creative. All right.
Cody Williams would like to know if there are any tips on 2-foot spins.
Yes.
I can usually only go for one rotation.
Okay, so when you do your turn, the lead foot is going to be most important in this. All right. So your body weight is down. You're going to lean towards one side. For me, I like to turn clockwise. You may be a counterclockwise skater, no problem, just reverse everything. Okay, so I'm down. I'm gonna lean. As soon as I lean and my weight is on this foot, I can do all sorts of stuff with this foot. The biggest tip I can give you is ride in this turn primarily with the heel up. Okay, so when we turn, I want to see this foot? I kept it going with keeping that heel up off the ground. I know, because I think I know who you are, Cody. I think you've sent me videos before for the montage. I'm just going to say that. When you lean and we do a regular 2-foot kind of spin, it's heel up, toe up, heel up, toe up, heel up, toe up, heel up, toe up. Right? For this one, I want you to maintain a lot of weight on the secondary foot, but get the heel up on the primary foot. So I'm going to do it again, and then you're going to zero in on this foot right here, okay? So I'm going to come around, and I'm going to keep this up. See, my heel's up. I think if you try doing it that way, keeping that heel up, it's going to spin you around a lot more. And then, of course, everything's got to come in real tight all through here. Real tight. Real tight. You pull it in real tight, you should be good to go.
I feel like this one might need to have your face, and I'll let you read it, but it's really wonderful.
Okay, it says...
From Strange Maverick,
Hi.
is that? Or?
I'm not being funny nor racial. You have some black in your family. Do I? Are you asking,
Yeah.
do I, or do I want some? Because no, I don't. And yes, I do. How about that? Okay, I don't know. That's a sweet question, and you know, if I did have any in my family, I would be super stoked. I would be so happy. I would be very happy for that. But you know, not I to get my DNA tested, and it turns out I'm a German Shepherd. No, it's just, you know, your typical Irish English spot of Italian in there. So no, I don't, but I wouldn't mind any. Would you? Are you black? Do you want to be in my family? I will adopt you. Okay, that's cute. Yeah,
I love that. Good qualities.
that would be awesome.
Yes. There's just compliment. You want to hear compliment? This is from Peachy Fox.
Yes.
You're such a lovely lady. I owe you all my roller skating skills. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for watching the videos. As I've said 100 times, I didn't think anyone was going to watch them. I didn't think you guys would be out there and be interested. So I appreciate every single view.
Okay. Jana wants to know some recommendations for what to practice in what order for a very beginner.
Okay. This is super simple, so easy. Focus on posture first. Like a pilot's checklist, you tell yourself my chin needs to be up, my shoulders need to be straight across, my snack area is tight, my hips are down. Now, arms are out. By extension of this straight across shoulder, my arms are out. Now, I need to focus on looking straight ahead and being willing to rock my body weight from side to side, which means I'm gonna go to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. I do not want you thinking that you have to push at all. If you can focus on proper posture and then shifting your body weight from side to side, that will help immensely. The other part, so we just went posture. Hold on, you guys are too loud. Say hi to these. Just loud chirping in my ear and stuff.
National Geographic.
Right? Okay. Sorry, but you know when stuff bothers you, you're just like, I can't take it one more moment, and then I just gotta snap at people. That's what happened. Okay. So we talked about posture and we talked about body weight transfer. One of the other things that's gonna help you be a really smooth skater is if you can tell yourself chest over toes. I gotta get rolling, come together, roll. My chest needs to be over the top of my skate. If I can get my chest over the top of my skates and really put my weight down solidly on one foot and then the other, I'm good to go. But you specifically asked about practicing, so I'm going to give you a little line of footwork I want you to practice. It's going to look like this. I'm going to start with our feet like this. Body posture is all correct. We drop our body weight down. We're going to 5, 6, 7, 8 to the left, right. Stand up, drop down, push out, slow down. Bring your toes together. Now we're gonna pick them up, set them down, pick them up, set them down, pick them up, set them down, up, down, out, together, and stop. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8 to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, up, down, out, down, together. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Boom. Do that over and over. Over and over.
So we have quite a few questions regarding products and your opinions. Do you want to do those?
Yeah, we can fire it off.
Okay. Recommendation for a starter skate in the $150 to $200 range for Chanel.
Okay, so let me tell you the real deal, what's going on right now. It's getting really difficult to find skates. So you may have to get a skate that may not be your favorite, meaning it may not be your favorite color. It may, if you're looking to get skates right now. The challenge is that the manufacturers are having problems with suppliers. So it's a whole thing. It's like you got people who make this stuff, people supply this stuff, and lot of shops are out of a lot of different skates, okay? You can find things online, but it's gonna be more challenging. So if you said 100 to 150 range, the major thing I want you to look for is an adjustable toe stop. If you get a skate with an adjustable toe stop, meaning it's not fixed with the nut that holds the toe stop on through the center, I want it adjustable. It can go
So you
in
don't
and
want
out.
that, right?
That would be helpful. That would be a better quality skate, okay? So look for that. If you can find something that is not super cheapy, like get into some kind of suede, that would be helpful. I'm not going to give you a particular brand because God knows if they're going to have them out there, okay? So the idea that you want to spend 100 to 150, get up to the 150 range. If you can bump that up to 175, you're going to get a much better skate than you will if you get a $100 skate. I have a video on that. It's about buying roller skates. Please watch that because I go through the different variations price-wise. So actually, realistically, I hate to say this, but the more you can spend, the better skate you're gonna get, okay? Just the better quality materials. They're gonna be more performance oriented. So do your best to spend a little bit more money, but look for some sort of leather, but it's probably gonna be suede in that price range. Look for something with an adjustable toe stop and you'll be good to go. But that's on the flip side. What if you can't find anything? What if you're like, dude, I can find this $50 pair of skates? Well, then put them on and skate the hell out of those things till the wheels fall off and you can get something really good. I mean, whatever gets you rolling. And how about this? Please ask people on your social media feed if anyone has roller skates. So many people have skates and they don't use them. Okay? You might just get a free pair of skates. Who knows?
So are we okay with these questions? Because they're getting more specific about
Okay.
brands and
Okay.
do you want?
I mean, I just go ahead, but I may
Okay.
not tell you particular brands.
There's been a lot today. I've been
Okay.
ignoring them, but I'm
Okay.
asking you. Okay.
Okay.
So Elisha would like to know if are Sure Grip outdoor skates a good, cheaper alternative to Moxie?
Okay, when we talk about outdoor skates, I've been getting a lot of messages. Outdoor skates, what are good outdoor skates? The only thing that differentiates an indoor skate from an outdoor skate is the wheels. Okay, so you could get an indoor skate and just put outdoor wheels on them. The outdoor wheels are going to be bigger, they're going to be cushier, they're going to be softer, they're going to roll over things easier. So if you're primarily skating outdoors, focus on getting a good outdoor wheel that will make your experience better. Moxie's made by Rydell, fantastic company. Sure Grip and Rydell have been in the game longer than any other brand. Sure Grip's been around for what, almost 80 years. Rydell, same thing. So within both companies, you're getting quality products. Everyone, newer stuff coming in. These are newer companies, not established family-owned businesses like Sure Grip and Rydell. So if you want to support that, feel free. But yes, the Sure Grip Boardwalk is a great little skate.
Okay. Hi, Dirty.
Hello.
I'm a beginner and I
Fine.
keep having this problem where my right foot keeps slipping forward and landing on my toe stop. Do I have too much weight on my toes?
Generally, what happens is if you have a problem with your right foot, it's not the right foot's problem. It's the left foot's problem. Okay? In order to do anything with your right foot, you have to have a significant amount of weight on your left foot. Okay? So if you're saying that your right foot is slipping out forward, it's probably because we don't have enough weight buried down on the left foot for the right foot to then take the weight when you transfer the weight over. So if I were you, I would focus more on having your weight shifted from one foot to the other. So chin up, shoulders straight across, snacks tight, arms out. Drop your body weight and then say to the left, 1, 2, 3. Together to the right, 1, 2, 3. I need you to put a significant amount of body weight on it. I need you to count it out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, because I want you to even it up. If you're favoring one foot over the other, I need you to even it out. I don't want you to call what we call good footing it, which is you're putting weight completely on one, nothing on the other ever, and then you're just pushing like you would on a scooter. Okay? I hope that helps. That's my best answer for that.
All right, this is for downtown. I can't put my legs in an A shape, opposite to a V shape. Any tips?
Are you in an A like this? Like so?
Maybe there's some reason this person can't? Or maybe...
I do not know.
Yeah.
I do not know. When
Yeah,
you're
that's
talking
kinda-
about your downtown, which is this, I'm doing the double or the number 5, which is here, over, under, this kind of push, over, under, push. Here is your V, this is your A. If you have problems putting your feet in an A position, all right, think about it this way. When you go to turn one foot inward, lift with your hip. Turn that foot inward, lift with the other, and now you've got it in an A. You can get those toes pointed more towards each other if you think about turning your hips inward. Okay, don't think about it just with your toes, am I right? Yeah. So, not just with your toes. Sometimes when I tell people to put their toes together and they go like this, they just start rolling backwards, which is actually how I teach people how to skate backwards. So, if you're having problems getting it like this, tell this, put weight here, lift this hip, boom, boom, A. Is that good? I hope so.
Nailed it, I
Oh
think.
my gosh.
Okay. Taboo. Why can't I get my non-moving foot to turn when I transition? It moves halfway but stops pointed out.
Okay, I think what you're talking about when you say non-moving foot, I think you're talking about your secondary foot, which is when I'm doing a transition, if I get my first foot out and then the second foot. I hope that's what you're talking about. So essentially, let's just go through the basics of a transition and hopefully that will help you figure it out, okay? So when we're skating forward and I am going to turn clockwise, I'm going to put my weight opposite the direction of travel. That means my weight is going to go on my left foot. So I'm going to skate forward. I'm going to shift my weight here. I'm going to look over my shoulder so my shoulder opens up and my hip, push my foot back. As soon as I get in this position right here, the weight has to transfer. The weight has to then go here so that I can move this foot. All right? So I'm going to do it towards you. I look over, heels up just a bit. Right here, weight needs to go here and then turn. When you do your transition, the lead foot, heel up, then toe up on the follow foot. So I'm here, I shift my body weight, heel is up here. I'm here, weight goes here, toe up to bring it straight around. I think that's where you're getting caught. In my experience, that's where most people get caught is they don't do the weight transfer. So I'm here, I'm not gonna move. Go like this. I get this foot right over here and they get stuck right here. This foot goes down and then it's like, oh, what do I do? Okay? So shift the body weight here, simultaneously bring up the toe and close that hip.
Okay.
Hopefully that works for you.
Peachy,
I want you to be successful.
Peachy Fox wants to know, how do I overcome the fear of falling on the ground? I have been roller skating for a long time, but I am afraid to improve my ride because of falling.
Okay. Here, flip that around. Let me.
Yeah.
Let's just talk to
And
you about this.
Okay, fear of falling. Let's talk about fear of falling. The basic thing is you have to do a lot of falling on purpose to make it seem like it's something natural and something that you should be doing. When I played roller derby, and I played roller derby for 8 seasons, it had been a very long time since I was an artistic skater, and I was used to doing jumps and spins where I fell all the time, and it was totally no big deal. So when I got back into skating through roller derby, I thought, man, I'm gonna end up falling a lot. I better start getting on the ground and getting back up. Get on the ground, get back up. Like, do it on purpose. So what I'm gonna need you to do is actually practice falling. So I don't mean that I need you to just be skating as fast as you can and just purposefully wipe out. What I need you to do is skate forward, get down as low as you possibly can, push out one foot towards the back, and then you're going to fall on your little, where is it? This area. Okay, I have a video about this. I need you to do it over and over, because realistically, when it comes to falling, it's all about what you do in the seconds after you have fallen. So what you need to be able to do is, as soon as you fall, you need to have a game plan for getting up. So I need you to practice how you're going to get up after a fall. That changes your mindset so much when your body goes into a natural reaction on how to recover and get right back up. So I'm going to have Edea is going to come on back, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, okay? All right, let's flip this. Here we go. Okay, so I already flipped it around. So basically what I'm telling you, I want you to do this super controlled.
Hold on.
Okay?
Can you make it so that the other lens, the one where it's, when the last
don't
time you
know.
flipped it around, it was
Don't know.
it was so amazing.
Hang in there, people. We're going to
Sorry.
figure it out. We're just pushing buttons and stuff.
Yeah, when you flipped
Don't
it before, it was, I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Do we got it?
Why does it do it? It's perfect now.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so what I was talking about was you got to get used to falling, right? So stay right there. I'm going to come to you.
She cracks me.
We're going to, you're going to skate, and we're just going to practice. We're going to be like the down, 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 drag, fall. Okay. The second that I fall is when I start doubting myself. What am I doing here? Why am I trying this? This is insane. But oh, that's bullshit. Okay? The second you fall, I need you to tell yourself up, 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 up. Okay? So for me, it's 1, 2, 3, and I'm up. Right? If you do not practice actually getting up off the ground, it's going to be more fearful for you when you fall. The other tip I've got is when you think you're going to fall, always get down as low as you possibly can. Try to get small and take it down. If I put an arm out, bend that elbow. Just bend your elbow. If you bend your elbow, you won't hurt your wrist. Okay, then it's like, oh my God, I gotta get up. 1, 2, 3. Just get up and start skating, okay? So practice getting down and getting up. I just did an outdoor video on that, how to use your pads. So if you're using pads, check out my last outdoor video, and it's all about skidding on your pads outdoors. So if you're gonna wear pads, whole thing on how to use that. I love it.
Bookworm. Help.
Yes.
I'm scared to move my skate into different positions, like onto my heels or on the ball of my feet. How can I practice that so I can move on to basic tricks?
Okay, so you're saying you're afraid. Okay, you're on the ball of your foot. Are you? Okay, why don't we just do this? Chin up, shoulders straight, da 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 da. Okay, my weight's on the ball of my foot. Now, can I practice just shifting my body weight so I can pick up my heels? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I'm gonna shift both heels this way. I apply pressure on the ball of my foot, lean forward and shift. Every time that I shift, I have to change my body weight position. I'm down with the body weight, up to turn. Down with the body weight, up to turn. Down with the body weight, up to turn. When I shift it that way, you see this whole area is like boom, up, boom. So you've got to have this kind of positioning going on if you want to shift your feet into different directions. Same with the fronts, your toe position, heel, toe, and all that jazz. So I would get more comfortable with being down and lifting your body weight up while shifting your foot positions. Try that. Try that.
Holly wants to know your favorite rink trick.
Rink trick. People are asking fun stuff. I would say my favorite thing to do would probably be a toe spin, which I just taught in my what is it called? Oh, waltz jump into a toe spin. That's probably my favorite one. So spinning on your toe stops. I love that one. That's why I like to wear toe stops, because there's so many fun things you can do with them.
Maymuna wants to know what to do about back pain from skating.
Okay.
When I'm skating.
Back pain, are you a brand new skater or are you a newer skater? Because back pain is super, super, super common for skating. There's a couple different things that can be going on. Back pain can be caused by your skates. If you are not wearing the right cushions, and I have a video about cushions, that can be causing pain, not only in your back, but in your calves, the arches of your foot. So make sure you're looking at your cushions and making sure that they are the right style and softness or hardness for you. I would try that first. The other thing is, you gotta be relaxed when you're skating, okay? I need you to drop your shoulders, drop your hips, lean side to side, side to side. Most pain in skating comes because we're tensed up, okay? We're afraid we're gonna fall, so we start tensing up. That causes, we're all straight through here and everything's tense, and that'll cause a lot of pain in your back. The other thing, and I dare to even say this, I don't know who you are, but this is why I had back pain, because I was carrying too much excess weight. That will cause a lot of pain in your back. And I hate to even say it because people are very sensitive about this, but I am bigger. Always been bigger. Always had this challenge with weight. No problem, okay? I know how it has affected me and how it has affected my body and my strength. So when my back has had a lot of pain, it has been, in my experience, due to my excess weight. So once I was able to shed a few, then that wasn't a big deal. But check out your cushions. So I want you to check out your equipment. And I also want you to check out whether or not you're skating with a tense posture. If your posture is very tense, you're going to have back pain. Okay?
I think it, or he, they say, I get the pain 10 to 15 minutes into skating outside. So it sounds like the cushions, right?
Yeah. And that's not uncommon if you are a beginner skater, because again, the anxiety and tenseness of your body is going to, it can only take so much of you being fearful and being like, oh my God, what am I doing? What am I doing? And you're trying to skate, but you're not really putting your weight down and relaxing because you might not be there. And so everything's tightening up, and that'll give you a lot of back pain. So what I could say is make sure your equipment is proper for you. And again, that might take a while to figure out too. So don't be surprised. Drop your body weight into your skate. Okay, so when you're skating forward, I want to see it like I'm dropping my body weight into my skate, letting my skate do its job. Drop the body weight down. Okay? If you don't drop that body weight down and have that skate freely, it's going to tense up. That's not good. All right.
Again, backwards to forwards transition.
Yes.
I see a lot of other skaters asking this one too. Please answer. Everybody, and along that lines, there's also just going backwards.
Okay.
So backwards to forwards transition, and then skating backwards.
Let's start with answering this question so we get it out of the way, because I know a lot of people are into this. You've got to figure out how to really use your backward edges. So let's talk edges first. When we skate forward and I need you on an outside edge, I'm going to have you skate forward, bend your knee, and place your knee over your baby toe. Knee over the baby toe, that's an outside edge. When we skate backwards, if you can practice holding your outside edge, I'm going to turn this way.
Okay.
I'm going to put my weight here and hold my backward edge like this. Your transitions are going to be really smooth. Okay? So, when you're first learning how to skate backwards, you're going to do these kind of little bubble things. You're gonna learn how to do these, which are scissors. Then you're gonna learn how to bring it together and up, all right? You may do my favorite one, which is pick them down, pick them up, set them down, pick them up, set them down, right? As soon as you're able to lift one foot up and hold, bend the knee, lean. Once you can hold that, this makes this transition super simple. Let's say you're like, Dirty, I ain't got that much time. I just need to learn how to do it. I can't be doing all that. No problem. Let's start this way. You're gonna do transition. You're gonna be chin up, shoulders straight across, neck area tight, arms down. Lean, opposite the direction of travel. I'm moving this way, put the weight on the opposite foot. Rotate, look behind me, okay? Now I'm gonna pivot on my back foot and turn, which means I lift up the heel in order to get the foot behind me, look behind me. I can pick up the foot slightly, set it down, and have your other foot join, all right? So again, we are backwards, down, rotate so I can see totally behind me. Heel comes up by depressing the toe. Bring it around, put weight on it, have the other foot join. The biggest challenge people have is being able to put the weight from one foot to the other. That means weights here on this outside foot. Soon as I open this up, I gotta put weight on it. I know I have weight on it when the other foot goes in the air. Okay, I put so much weight down on this skate that the other foot goes in the air. Again, one more time. Down, lean, rotate, step. Keep everything small. We don't want it big and expanded, okay? Keep it real small. Everything's super tight together. You see, do it real small. Rotate, step, together. Okay? But if you can do this, you can hold your outside edges, then these get really smooth, right? Lean, 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 outside edge, forward, 3 turn. You practice that, that would be lovely, would it not? Those are just fun to do.
Make me dirty, dizzy.
Yes.
Dirty, dizzy, dirty.
What's that? I'm just gonna goof off.
Have you ever skated out of the country? Is there any places you would like to go?
I've taught in 11 different countries. So yes, I taught in Australia, my favorite. I've taught in England, Germany, France, Belgium, Holland, Canada, been to Alaska like 3 times. I loved it. I taught in Bermuda. If any of my Bermudians are watching, I love Bermuda. Yeah, I've taught in a bunch of different places and all over the States. So, of course, I will go anywhere where there are skaters receptive to me and who want to skate and have a good time. I will absolutely go anywhere.
Will says, hi, Dirty Deb. I'm from Australia,
Yes.
and I would like to know how to jump on skates.
Okay.
Thank you for your video.
Thank you. I have, when you say jump on skates, it's a huge thing, right? Like, it's a super big topic. And of course, I have a playlist that's all about jumping. So you can practice whatever kind of jump you want to do. I suggest, number 1, practice it off skate and then bring it on skates. Major thing with jumping is posture. Chin up, shoulders straight across, arms out. If we're just going to jump up into the air, you always have to jump from a bended knee. That way you have somewhere to go up with, right? So if I'm down and I'm just gonna jump up, my arms are out, I bend my knees, 1, 2, 3, up and down. The other part that's important about jumping is landing. right? Am I right? You want to always land on a soft knee. So I did a little video about false jumps, right? And we went from bended knee up and around bended knee. Bended knee. You want to start and end with bended knees. You want to have perfect posture. So watch my whole playlist. I do 360s, 180s, bunny hops, all sorts of fun jumps.
You're going to like this one. It's 50 minutes in, and this is a really good one if you
Okay.
feel like wrapping it up.
Yeah,
It's-
yes.
When this pandemic is over,
my God.
can my daughter and I get an autograph photo with you
Of course.
if we come to meet you at the rink?
Of course.
Have you ever signed an autograph before?
Yes, it sounds stupid, right? I mean, it's stupid to me because it's crazy because I think, why would people want that? But yeah, yes, of course. Of course I will. You have no idea how exciting that is for me. When this pandemic is over, I cannot wait to get back to the rink. I can't wait to open this place back up. My family is ready and willing to take on all skaters. It's just going to depend, what the regulations are, but we are going nowhere. We will, you know what? I think I told you guys this. My uncle turned 89 on Sunday. And we talked about the fact that he does not have to keep this place open, but he does for the love of skating. And my family's 3 generations deep into this, and we will continue to skate. And as long as there is community out there that is willing to come down here, we will keep this place open. And I will keep making videos if there's people out there willing to watch them. You guys, so thank you so much. I apologize to anyone out there that I wasn't able to answer the question. I mean, some of you asked some crazy questions like do an axle, and I'm like, you might as well ask me to do a double backflip. That was cute and funny, but you see who I am, right? My body ain't getting up in the air like that anymore. That's a little crazy. But I'll be back here next Tuesday. So if you guys have any other questions for me, I'm more than happy to answer all of your questions, okay? And coming out with some new merch. Have a Patreon that's coming out, so I'm very excited. Getting a lot of things in going. Oh, and I said this last time, and people were so sweet about this. A lot of people didn't know, and I didn't really know that if you watch my videos and let those ads run, it's helpful, super helpful. It's really helpful. I'm telling my mom, you better watch those ads, Mom. Keep that on. I got to make a dime or two. So if you guys, if you love what I do, and I love what I do, and I hope you love it too. So if you could help me out, let them ads run, we can make some money together, and I can keep doing this. All right, you guys, be safe out there, keep rolling, and I will see you next week. Bye, you guys. Go practice. Is that the camera? Is that what I'm looking at? Go practice. We'll see you later. Woo!